Hey everyone, welcome to We Fear These Things. Tonight we're in Georgetown in Washington, D.C., and we're on the hunt for the famous staircase from the movie The Exorcist, the famous steps known as the Exorcist Steps. We're looking at Georgetown University right now. Everyone knows what happened here in the movie, but let's go back to the real story, back to 1940s, where there was a true exorcism of a boy who lived not far from Washington, D.C. In 1949, a 14-year-old boy, often referred to as Roland Doe or Robbie Mannheim, lived in Cottage City, Maryland, and he allegedly became possessed after experimenting with the Ouija board. Strange phenomena, scratching noises in walls, furniture moving, objects flying. His family sought help. He underwent a series of exorcisms performed by Jesuit priests, first in Cottage City, Maryland, but later at Georgetown University Hospital, right across the street from where we're standing. The priest documented words appearing scratched onto his skin, the bed shaking, guttural voices. After weeks of rituals, they claimed to have cast out the demon. This chilling case made national news. A reporter gave it to author William Peter Blatty, a Georgetown student at the time, and it became the inspiration for his 1971 novel, The Exorcist, and eventually the legendary film. Let's take a walk and see if we can find these stairs. I'll tell you more along the way. Director William Friedkin insisted on making the film in the location of Georgetown for realism. The McNeil House, which is where the fictional home of Reagan and her mother was actually built with an extended fake wing so that the window lined up with the stairs. The stairs were used for a climactic death scene of Father Karras, who sacrifices himself and tumbles down the stairs. The stunt required heavy padding. They lined the stairs with rubber, but there was a stuntman named Bill Malley. He did most of the bone-breaking falls, but multiple times. The Exorcist shocked audiences in 1973, not just for the horror inside Reagan's bedroom, but for the brutal realism of scenes filmed right here in Georgetown in Washington, D.C. I think we found the stairs. I hear these stairs are quite steep. Looks like there's a ramp that leads to these stairs. Imagine lugging cameras, lights, and crew into these narrow streets, all for few unforgettable shots. There's the stairs. These are extremely steep. So up on the right is where the house was, but there is no house there. But there was a window that looked out over into this alleyway. Originally built in the late 19th century as a shortcut between Prospect Street, which is where I'm standing up at the top, and M Street for Georgetown residents. There are 75 steep stone steps. so steep that athletes sometimes train on these stairs. In 2015, the steps were officially recognized as a DC landmark, and in fact, if you look it up on Google Maps, you will find it. Some visitors say when they come here, they have an uneasy feeling here at night. Maybe whispers of the film's dark energy lingering. But after The Exorcist, they became an international symbol of horror. By day, joggers sprint up these steps. By night, well, you can see for yourself why horror fans flock here. From the real exorcism in Maryland to a legendary horror film to this very staircase, The Exorcist steps connect fact, fiction, and fear. Standing here, walking up these steps, you realize why this spot has become sacred ground for horror lovers around the world. Would you be brave enough to climb these steps at midnight? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, we're going to follow up with an additional film with more information about the actual exorcism.